Hello everybody, Jacob Kipe here, aka Jake from State Farm, back with another restoration project here on 8-track. This would be a second generation 8-track. This would have been released on Flat Pak, but by about this time they had changed the style of the carts. Roughly the same structure, so I'll give you a demonstration there. This one's still sealed. This is the Association, more common group. They are known for Cherish, Windy, Never My Love. There's a few others that they did in the late 60s. They didn't quite make it to the 1970s time period, but they still managed to put out several good albums. As you can tell, this one's still sealed, right at the pinch roller. So, first thing we're going to do is open this bad boy. It sucks it doesn't have the cardboard sleeve, otherwise I would have made a small incision and tried to save as much cellophane as I possibly can. Oh well. Still a pretty cool addition. I have yet to hear this album. Plus it's on 8-track, so this should be really good. Alright. It's time to perform the surgery. Start lifting up the label here a little bit. Because you gotta get to the holes. Get it started over there. Oh. Wasn't quite enough on that one, but luckily just a little abrasion. I can use a little Elmer's glue to fix that back up. Now the tricky part. I don't know, do I need the heat gun? I might. I shall return. Sadly, I didn't want to get too destructive with the carts, so, the heat gun started to work a little bit. I was starting to get the label up a little bit on this end, but it was starting to tear up here. There's a little tear up there, too. So, I figured probably the best thing to do, I guess, since there isn't any titles at the center, would be just to simply pierce it. I really didn't want to go that route, but sometimes you just can't get these damn labels off, no matter what you try to do. I'm starting to get that side open. I'll put that guy right there, just so that I can keep it propped. It doesn't close on me. Dun 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 dun. Oop, it just fell out. Oh well, it still managed to stay open. There's a little gap. You work with what you got. Easy with the tabs, Jake. There we go. I'll just keep my finger there. Come on. Kind of shaky tonight. I think I had too much caffeine today. Not a good combination. Alright, center's popped. Get back in there. Another tab popped. Ooh. I might have to get the knife out for this one. Actually, what I should have brought down was a flathead. Yep, gotta get the flathead. I'll be right back. Well, couldn't find a flathead. I found a butter knife. Just as good. There we go. That's what I like to hear. Not so much that, but luckily I didn't crack anything else. Oh boy, another one of these messes coming out of the center. Well, if I'm lucky, I might be able to remove this guy first. Not terrible. I've seen worse. Luckily no residue got on that. Alright. Need this place block. Always clean that portion of the tape up. Alright, there's a little right there. Little on the back side. Alright, let's see what we can do to correct this without getting any of it on the I don't think that's gonna work. Then again, maybe it will. I'm scared to take the center off right now. Just simply because I don't want to get anything tangled up in blue here, as I like to say. Sorry, Dylan, I had to steal your line. But this is what I'm up against. I really don't want to deplete the endless loop, but sometimes in this case you don't really have much of a choice here. I'm going to keep doing this for a little bit, and then I'm going to resume once I get everything unwound. I'll let you know what the results are. Stay tuned. Come on, pause. Well, good news and bad news. Bad news is I had to deplete the endless loop in order to untangle what I had in the center hub. But luckily I was able to still find the splice after I raveled up some tape. But, you know, at least I didn't have to deplete any music or anything like that. It's just right there at the program splice. I ended up changing the splice out anyways. Just gonna fix it up there and get everything wound back up onto the spool, and then I'll show you the results. Stay tuned. Well, took a little bit more time than what I had anticipated, but it's on there. Sadly, I got some major tape tension issues that I've got to fix here before I can put everything back together and throw her in the player. So, make some tweaks. I'll be right back. Okay, finally we got somewhere. Plenty of lubrication on the take-up reel. Put the new pinch roller wheel in there. Add the Craftsman piece back in there. Check the tension. I'm going to have to play it on a strong player first and then see if it's going to even itself out. Like a lot of new tapes, the last two that I got that were sealed had the same tape tension issue. So let's see what we got here. I'll throw it in my player and take it from there. Okay, at my 8-track player, I'm only going to test program 1 since I'm having solenoid issues with this player, but it's by far my strongest.
And then the fight, and now I see the sparrows.
I do not own the music.
And all that's left for me
But it plays. Love the way new tapes sound fresh out of the cellophane. Not a fan of the drill hole, but I believe that was put there after the album stopped selling. Or as far as money-wise, you know, albums only go out for so long and then eventually they end up in the clearance bin. And that's what they did before they put it in the clearance bin, just to clarify that the artist doesn't make any money off of this. I don't get how that works, but that's what I was taught. Hope you guys enjoyed my restoration project of the Association.